So, last week I told you guys that Obama has signed the immigration bill. Yes. So today I'm gonna talk about how it affects those who studied in America and those who are still studying in America, the H-1B holders, and those from Ebola-affected countries. First of all, if you're a student or if you're just finishing up your studies in America, starting from next year, the optional practicum training, that is OPT, will be extended to 29 months. 29, that is 2.5 years. How exciting! Yes, OPT is the 1-year work permit given to international students after their studies. Now it will be 2.5 years. Unfortunately though, the bill only applies to those who studied science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We call them STEM. I know. I'm so sorry. It doesn't apply to you if you studied medicine. Even though it says science, it's not that kind of science. I am so sorry. Now, before you rule out your major, please, my people, make sure that you check out the full list of the majors covered by the word STEM, because you will be surprised that they have majors like nutritional science, biology, and so on and so forth. Yeah, you will be surprised. I can see some of you jumping, Obina, sit down now. At least let's finish the show before we start celebrating, but I'm very happy for you, my brother. Congratulations. We'll talk after the service. All these subjects that are listed, it's because these people fought for their right to be included. So if you want your subject to be included, churches, mosques should mobilize their leaders to advocate that medicine should be included. We have thousands of medical doctors, African medical doctors. They need to be included. So it's not too late for you to advocate for your course to be included as well. Now, if you have your H-1B visa, because of this bill, you're no longer mandated to work only for one company. Yes, you'll be able to work for any company you want. H-1B holders will be given a portable work authorization, allowing them to accept promotions. It will allow them to change positions or employers. They can even start their own company while they are waiting to receive their green card. How wonderful is that? Also, in the past, their spouses cannot work. He or she is usually a dependent. But now, with this new bill, it will allow certain spouses to work. How exciting! Yes. Fortunately for us, they are yet to explain the meaning of certain in that word, certain spouses. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can petition. Just go on this website, call your Congress member and tell them to make sure that the word certain spouses include so and so. Give them recommendations so that they can include your spouse. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations, y'all. Another good news is if you're from an Ebola-affected country, that is Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone, even if you've been here before the Ebola thing started and you're living here without your paper, you can now apply for what they call temporary protected status. The temporary protected status will allow visitors from these countries to stay up to 18 months, that is 1.5 years. Even if you came with a visiting visa, you will not be deported, and you can apply for work permits throughout your stay in the United States. Even if you were facing deportation before Ebola started, you will not be deported. By the way, Nigerians do not qualify for this protected status under Ebola. I know that we had Ebola, I know, but we also said that we are Ebola free. So the US said, well, they don't need this. But there's always a loophole. You don't have to be a citizen of Sierra Leone or Liberia or Guinea to apply for that protected status. If your last address before coming to the US was in any of these countries and you qualify, sure you get it. All my Nigerian people that live in different places. And then if you have a family member, a significant family member in any of these countries, you also qualify. Significant, don't go and say that your father's uncles and nephews, baby mama is from Sierra Leone. No, that won't work. Also, if you have a significant business in any of these 3 countries and you're living here without your paper, God don't butter your bread, be that. Significant business, not like if you have somebody selling pepper on the street in your name. No, but if you apply for this protected status, you will get your work permit for 1.5 years and you will not be deported. That is awesome. That's wonderful. And of course, as always, I know you guys will have a lot of questions. So please don't forget to hit up my sister Sylvie Bello. I told you about her last week. Make sure that you contact her with all your questions. There is no question that is stupid. This woman will answer all your questions. And just to put this out there, her organization, the Cameroon American Council, is currently recruiting for the African Congressional Fellows Program. So make sure you apply if you want experience. This fellowship will place a lot of Africans in, strategic American federal agencies, which I think will be really good for us. So make sure that you apply for that, and they're raising funds in order for them to bring in as many fellows as possible. So make sure you check out their fundraising and support what they're doing. It's a great work. Once again, congratulations to everyone that will benefit from this immigration immigration bill. I'm so excited that you guys are tuning in. And if none of these things applies to you, make sure that you speak with an attorney. Speak with somebody like this. Ask her, what are my options? My major is not in STEM, or I didn't get to the US before 2010. Talk to her. Ask her, what are my options? Sometimes we don't know because we don't ask. You'll be surprised that there are so many ways to get your papers in this country. You don't always have to marry somebody. I'm just saying, if you fall in love with someone, that's good. There are many ways, sure you understand. Anyway, you guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.